everyone, it's Pam with Organizer AZ911 and welcome to another episode of my FAB or FLOP series where I scour the internet looking for organizational hacks and trying them out to see if they are truly a fabulous idea or a flop idea. And in my search over the internet this past week, I happened to find this idea for organizing your spices when you're limited on space in your kitchen. I found it on, I think it was called iCreativeIdeas.com, where they had 40 plus storage and organizational ideas for smaller kitchens. And basically, as you can see in the picture, it involves just using these baskets and some magnets and putting them on the fridge. So let's give it a try and see if it's a fab or a flop. Okay, the article I was reading online said that you literally needed to put 5 of these magnets across the top and 4 across the bottom. So if you're wondering why I was putting so many, and I do have a feeling it's because of the weight, the possibility of the extra weight that might go in here, and you don't want it just sliding down your refrigerator. Okay, now the hack actually showed these baskets going on the side of a refrigerator, but in a situation like this, I don't have this, my whole refrigerator is enclosed on both sides, so I don't have that option, but I'm just going to demonstrate it for you on the front. So far so good. Let's load it up and see what happens. Uh-oh. Okay. That's not working. Okay, these are glass jars, and I did this on purpose because I thought that might happen. The glass jars are heavier. Let's try it with just plastic. I'll put them in very delicately. Oh, okay, look at that. All right, so it's not holding like that. Let's just try, for kicks and giggles, adding a few more magnets and see if that helps. All right, I added 4 more magnets on the top here, so I have what, 9 on the top and 4 on the bottom. Let's see if it works, okay? So far so good. All right, let's try adding the jars and see what happens. Oh, nope, whoa. Maybe not so, it's not holding. Okay, I really thought this was going to work, so I'm kind of blown away. I was all ready to give all the pros and cons of this idea, and the pros were that it was an inexpensive way, it seemed efficient, but it wasn't. Okay, so again, it is a flop for me on this. However, I did still kind of like the idea of a space-saving solution with these baskets. And although aesthetically it may not be pleasing on the front, if you have options on the side of your refrigerator, please do use that. But I came up with an idea with using command hooks. I think it might work better. Okay, same kind of idea with these hanging. Let's see what happens. It's tipping a little more forward than the magnets, but let's see holding wise how it works. Okay, sticks out a bit. I think this idea would only work if you're going to put it on the side, okay, because it really does stick out. And if you're opening and closing the door to a fridge, that's going to be a lot of rattling and possibility of it just something falling, okay. And again, I think let's swap out 2 of these with some glass ones. Weight-wise, it still holds. So one of the things you can do is just put, like I did, command hook on the back and hook it through these baskets. Again, these baskets I found at Walmart for 3 for $1.20 something. One more thing to also keep in mind with using command hooks like this, the one downside to this organizing hack is that if your refrigerator is not where you would use your spices, normally, it means a lot of carrying back and forth. However, with the command hooks, you simply pop this off, take it over to your stove where you're cooking, and then come back and slip it right back on. The other thing is stainless steel refrigerators. I don't know how well this will work on those. Again, the white against the stainless steel, I don't think is going to look as nice. And your command hooks, again, don't know how well that's going to work on a stainless steel fridge. So again, this idea, although it looked beautiful online, and I think the overall idea was heading in the right direction, with magnets, it's a flop. With command hooks, I give it a fabulous. Okay? I hope this tip helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also go over to Facebook and like me there and follow me on Twitter for more organizing tips and suggestions. I'm Pam with Organizer AZ 911. See you next week.